getting ready for me for a video today, cause yeah, just need to get one. And also, I'm going to be trying to talk to y'all guys about my plans for my YouTube this week. So, what really is my plan for YouTube? Actually, is just for me to be consistent, because I feel like I don't be consistent whatsoever in my YouTube life. I feel like I try to be, but I don't at the same time, and it's very frustrating, but also like I need to do better. And I bet you're wondering, like, as I'm sitting in the chair right now, I'm literally on my knees. So yeah. And I'm also not gonna do this through a YouTube short. I'm just gonna do this literally. I'm gonna like post it as a YouTube short, but like I'm going to actually just make this video of just like a half a day of my life. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I'm very much happy that it is Thursday. Tomorrow's gonna be Thursday and everything else. And the reason why I'm happy about it, because it's like I can fully like truly think what I want to do. And I'm also, y'all, going to be trying to see, do I want to dye my hair or not. And actually, y'all, I'm probably going to dye my hair. I'm going to probably dye my hair red. Probably like red on this side and like purple on this side. You're probably going to see the red more than you see the purple. But I'm going to try to talk to my grandmother about it, see if she'll let me use this dye. But mind you, this dye is a temporary dye, so literally after I'm finished using it and let it dry, it's not going to be in my hair for that long, like unless I don't wash my hair and everything else. And I'll make sure my hair has no product in it, because if I have product in my hair is not gonna come out right. I guess it's gonna be like crusty and nasty. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna post on my Instagram and everything else, and I'm gonna ask y'all guys, should I actually dye my full hair red, or should I make my full head of purple? And I feel like I should do red, because I feel like red would come out better. And actually, how I will really do it is like, I would probably do it like, I don't know how I would do it, but I know I would do it better like with things. And this is a primer that I use for my face and everything else. Like, why I think my face is always shiny, looking good, period. So yeah, I always get in here because it'd be literally right there, and I don't need to dig my whole finger in there. You know, like I have not touched the inside, I just only the top. And I always say the most thing I realized about me when I do YouTube is that it's like I feel like I try to rush a video like I'm doing right now, and I'm trying to be more consistent with it. And I will say, I'm gonna tell y'all story time actually and stuff like that. Like probably like just like right now, like it's gonna be, I know it's gonna be a fast video, but we're gonna make it a story time. Like why the freak not, and everything else. So I would say story time about what happened between me and my uncle. So I'm not gonna tell y'all the full detail, but I'm gonna tell y'all most of the detail. So y'all, if y'all been watching me for like some time or whatever, I struggle with reading. Like if you watch most of my videos, I struggle with reading. Like I don't have dyslexia, but I just struggle with reading and a little bit of spelling, you know? And like I can spell most words and stuff like that. And my uncle was trying to, you know, help me out with it. Like he was trying to help me out, you know, be understanding. You know, like he was like, I help you out with your reading. Mind you, y'all, I'm like, okay, cool. Because I was like, well, at least I'll have someone to help me out with my reading abilities, you know? So, yeah. And I also I would say this is also my primer and also for my lips, because my lips be staying mad dry, and I be trying, if I think of doing a video, I forget my lips are crusty. But, yeah, I literally was just like talking to him about it and everything. I was talking to him, and you know, last night it was like our probably like 6 week second day of the reading. Well, no, probably fourth day of reading and everything else. And mind you, like I said, I struggle with it. So we're reading literally, like I have the book right here. I was reading this book. I know the first thing I would be like, you know how to read this book? More part if I say I struggle with my reading, then I understand. And yeah, and I was like, most of the words that I saw in Scooby Doo, I've been watching Scooby Doo ever since I was a kid. So I'm like, I know what they say. And when I went to this word, it was like where it said jinkies and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the freak that word is? And I'm trying to think what I was like, I spoke out loud. I was like, what is that word? Stuff like that. And it's like, my uncle wanted to, do him. And I just knew that, I was, besides the point, I was struggling with it. I was getting frustrated. I was getting annoyed because he kind of called. The one thing I hate about him is that he'll call and do in random moments. Like he'll just call out of nowhere. And it's like, I'll be like, oh my God, he calling me at this time. And it's like, yeah, and that's a problem for me. So yeah, and yeah, so like it's like I be trying to stay calm, be trying to be, understanding, and yeah. And I forgot I placed this like literally on my table, but I'm gonna wear this. So yeah, and I will say that it's like it's so annoying. Like it be annoying sometimes because like he'll call me. He'll seriously just call me like in random moments, like while I spend time with family wise. My thing is, I can say, I spend time with family because we're trying to do this reading process, And plus, me and him made a deal, which I freaking hate deals now. Like, I used to love betting people, but like, okay, no, you want to bet? Let's do a bet. But, y'all, I'm honestly getting tired I got tired of betting, So, yeah. I can't find the pants. I'm trying to find those pants that I should have everything set up when I did this, but, it's just that after him actually just doing it, I'm wearing that shirt with it. I just know after him, just like, saying about it and, trying to help me out and everything else. And I just know that I got frustrated and he wants to say, no, go give your controllers to my grandma. Right. And I was like, okay. So I went in there and gave it to him. I came back, we were trying to read it again. And the first thing I was like, okay, so gave that to her, and I was like, okay, so yeah, I don't feel comfortable showing me getting dressed with my underwear, and my storage is full. It's basically telling me, and I need to update it. I hate this for me, but hold on. So. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna tell y'all throughout the camera because I just don't feel comfortable showing me getting dressed with my underwear on because I feel like a lot of people be so comfortable with doing it, like they show them my drawers on. But me, I don't feel comfortable doing that because, for one, I'm a child, and perverts are out there, So yeah, these are the pants I'm gonna be wearing. So yeah, but yeah, actually, I was like, bro, like, why do you make it so hard and complicated for me to do things with you? So I just knew that I was mad, and after that, he was like, like he got mad, yelling at me and saying, this and that, like everything else, and I'm like, okay. So I'm I'm trying to stay calm, try to ignore him, and he was like, what's in your feelings? I don't get it, And the first thing I told him was that like, the first thing I was like, this is my thing with you, you're not making it better, so. After that conversation, he wants to sit here and say, all I say, all you need to do is and everything, and I feel you do this, and I told him, I just know I got upset. Oh my God, this song wrong. I just know how I got upset with him, and we argue a little bit about it, and then after that, we just talked. We just like, was arguing about it, and And I end up hanging up. I just whoa, wait. Before I even get there, before I hanged up and fell in his face, he basically wanted to say, no. He basically said, yeah, okay, you can't get on your game for a week. And actually, the first thing I told him was that, like, okay, I'm used to not doing anything. Like I told him specifically, like I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to him, but honestly, I was at this point, F respect. Like that's how angry I was and everything, So I was like, okay, I'm used to not having anything. I'm used to not having anything to. And of course, he got irritated and want to say, oh, I hate when you do that, bull crap. And I just know I was like, I was like, okay. He was like, the first one was like, no, it's just for the man saying, go give me your phone. And I said, okay. And I just put my hand on the phone in his face, and I kind of, let my anger out. I kind of barged in my grandma's room, and then I went and I was like that. I kind of barged in my grandma's room, and she basically, like was like, what's going on, everything else. And I told her that I was just not told her I was tired. I was tired of him, and he pissed me off, everything else. And I told my girl, my anger was like, what's going on? Trying to see what's going on. But I'm angry. These are the shoes. So, yeah, these are the shoes I'm wearing. And, yeah, it was very much annoying. And I just knew that I would say, I told him that I was done. And I just know I would say I had a blowout. I would say I've had that. Like, I had a blowout. Like, I kind of destroyed my room. Like, I kind of just was throwing things. Like, I was throwing things around, every freaking thing, being a teenager in my feelings and stuff like that. And I was like, when I finally let it out, I was like, oh my God. And I just knew I cried. I cried, and then I remember my Amy's friend came in here, and I know her friend and everything. So he came in here, and he just, he hugged me. Like he literally like came here and hugged me. He was like, Isaiah, give me a hug. I know you need it. And it's like, I'm crying same time. And it's like, I get up finally, and I run up to him, hugging him. And I was like, I don't understand what he wants from me. Like, everyone's draining me. Like I just know I was all over the place, So, yeah. And I would say, honestly, now I blocked him on all my things. I blocked him on my social media. I blocked him on Instagram. I blocked him on Facebook. I blocked him on all the things I get on. And it's like, when he said that you can't get on a game for 2 weeks, my thing is the deal. I hate the deals that my family makes with me, because this is the thing. He wants to say, well, whenever you act up, we're not going to let you get on your game and da-da-da. My thing is, sir, you specifically told me I can have this game. This game is mine. It's no longer yours. The thing about it is, he still have his account on it and everything else, which is understandable. He has his account on it and everything else for, like 2 people to play my game, stuff like that. And I just knew that he was like, well, you can't get on for 2 weeks, and well, for a week or whatever. And I just knew that he wants to, he wants to be like that. And then that's, yeah. And honestly, I'm at the verge that I'm going to probably remove his account and everything else and just make my own, because it's like, to keep the problems from happening of him saying you can't buy this because I don't want you to buy anything. Like, I don't know what things on here are free or that's paid for. And he was like, I want you to make a charge, da-da-da. And it's like, my thing is to keep that from happening, sir, you can remove your stuff off of here. You can not have to deal with that. I can add my information, my card information, and stuff like that. Which I have a card, I have a Cash App card, stuff like that, but I don't have a Cash App account. That's the issue, because my Cash App account got, I kind of sort of like, messed up my Cash App account because I was doing too many transactions, and then I didn't know I had no money in my account and everything else. So yeah, I kind of put my Cash App negative, but that's not the point. That was really my mistake, like, seriously. And I just knew that after that, he was just like, after that, like, he was just like, say, like, he get on for 2 weeks and BS. So in my head, I just know my grandma came back in here, with me this morning, with me. It was like, I'm gonna give you fun, baby, because you've been doing so good, like which I actually have. Like, I've been doing so good with my life. I have not argued with nobody. Like, this is this is when I hate inviting people in my space, like, especially my uncle, because he's a very negative person. And I hate being angry. Like, I truly do. I hate seeing people angry. I hate seeing myself angry. And it's like, that's why I was like, you know what? I told myself simply, when I turned 15, a lot of things are gonna freaking change for me. A lot of me getting disrespected, a lot of things of me just getting talked down and stuff like that. So I just know, I said, no what, he broke about, you know what, he passed that limit. I'm no longer talking to him. Like I removed him off my social medias. I unfollowed him. Like he's no longer going to be talking to me. Also, I will say our next step is probably going to be removing him off my calls, like blocking him from calling me. Like he can't call me whatsoever, and or text me, because it's like you're done. Like I'm tired of your. I have to realize I can't cuss on here because, you know, my family watches me, which is I have cussed a few times on my YouTube, but it's like, I'm just getting tired of his BS. Like, I was like, we're done. But this totally video turned from like a short video to a long video, but I'm just gonna post the video as a regular video on YouTube, and it's not gonna be a short, it's going to be just a regular video like this. So yeah, just over it. I'm over his BS, and thank you for getting ready with me, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you do have people in your life that's your family member, they push your limit and they trying to, you know, talk you down and whatever, I advise you to not be around them. I advise you to just keep your distance. Oh my god, my phone died. Rude. Sorry, my phone showed that it was dying. I need a charger, so yeah. But I would just say, always make sure that you're in a safe place, in a safe area, and also make sure like if you do feel like someone coming at you, leave that person alone and go on with your freaking life. So yeah, but I know later I'm not gonna say I want to play my game, because like it's like my thing is I did nothing but anything, and I'm getting punished for me not understanding how to read and everything else. And it's like, well, I know how to read fully. Like I truly do know how to read very good, but it's like new words to me are different. And I just knew that, yeah. So I'm just gonna see if I can talk to my auntie to see can she talk to him and see if she can let him know that, well, tell him that, like, to cause all this chaos from happening, how about me and him shouldn't talk at all. Like, tell him that, because I wouldn't have the patience to tell him I don't want to talk to him no more. I don't want him to be in my life. He's done. I'm for real. I'm actually, like, I know when I was 14 and 13, I used to be like, no, well, I want you back in my life. And it's like, at this point, once you pass that point, I'm done. You're no longer coming back. I don't care if we're family. I don't care if we're family. My thing is, I have a choice if I want to talk to you or not. Like, even if you come in this area, I will go in my room respectfully and lock my door or close my door and everything else. And it's like, that's just to keep me from, this is for my safety and myself. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm not safe in my area. I'm just saying, you know, like, just know to be safe with you. Just know, like, when you feel like you're not safe around that person, go somewhere in a different place. But this is the end. Like I said, this is the fully end. Make sure you follow my Instagram. And if you want more videos of me venting to you guys, please let me know, and I will probably do one. It depends if I have something to vent about. If I have nothing to vent about, I will just do my normal videos. I just wanted to do something new because I feel like a lot of things I do for my life, I need to share with y'all guys. But I feel like personal things I will not share with y'all. Like, this is, at first I don't know if this is me being personal with my life, but like, this is kind of something I feel like I need to hear. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and okay, and stay safe.